welcome back to my channel. I know I've been gone for so long and I'm seriously so happy to be recording again. I just want to say thank you so much for all the positivity that you guys show me on my looks, whether it's on my YouTube videos. You guys leave me such sweet comments, and even on Instagram you guys are always letting me know how much you guys like my makeup looks, and you guys just don't know how much I appreciate that. I hope that you guys like the way the look turned out, and if you want to know how to get this look, then go ahead and keep watching. I like to start off with priming my eyelids with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. It will just really help the longevity of your eyeshadow, and I apply it with a brush, and then I go right in and just blend it out with my finger. And then I like to set my base with a translucent powder, and it will just make it so much easier for you to blend your eyeshadow. I go in with Makeupgeek's Peach Smoothie as my first transition color. I like to use it to help blend all my eyeshadows together, and it will just add a gradient effect, and I like to build my way up to the darkest shade so everything just looks so seamlessly. I then go in with Makeupgeek's Creme Brûlée as my second transition color, and like I said, I just like to work my way up to the darkest shade. And then I will go in with Makeupgeek's Cocoa Bear as my darkest shade to deepen up my crease. And I just like to work in windshield wiper motions and also circular motions to blend it out. And then I will go in with a brush that is just a little bit more tapered, and that I like to get it right into the socket of my crease. That way I can get the definition that I want, and then I will just go back in with the exact same brush and just blend it out. That way we don't have any harsh lines and it just looks so seamlessly blended. And then I will be going in with the first transition color just to blend out the eyeshadows, that way that there's no harsh lines. You want everything to look very seamlessly. And for my lid color, I will be using Morphebrushes Premium Eyeshadow in the shade Moolah. I just like to take that on a flat brush and apply it to my lid. And then I will apply a second coat with Fix Plus. That way it gives it a little bit more of a foiled effect. And I will go in with a brush to help blend out the crease. That way it doesn't look like a harsh line or anything. And then I will go in with the same flat brush with no additional product and just intensify it just a little bit more, because with blending you kind of lose some of the pigment, so it will just help it blend all together. And then I like to prep my eyelashes for falsies. I will be using Kokolashes in the style Amore. And I like to start off with a thin coat of mascara just to prep my lashes. And then I like to tight line with just any black liner, that way it all blends together. And it just makes it so much easier to apply my falsies when I use like tweezers, and I will help stick my real lashes to my falsies. That way it just looks the most natural. And yeah, it just makes it so much easier. Honestly, I cannot use my fingers to apply falsies. These are a huge lifesaver. Then I'm going to go in with MAC's Nylon as a brow highlight. I just use the tiniest amount. I don't like it to be too harsh, so then I go in with brush with no additional product just to blend it. I'm going to start off with priming my face with Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm just really helps my foundation last all day long. And then I'm going to go in with LA Girls Pro Concealer in green just to help cancel out the redness. Aunt Flo paid a visit, so my face decided to break out, I guess. So I was just canceling out the redness, and I just like to blend it out before applying my foundation. Then I'm going to go in with Clinique's Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer. I honestly really like it. I did not like the smell, but I love the finish of it, and I really like the applicator. I love that I don't even have to like pour it out on the back of my hand or anything like that. It just makes it so much easier. Then I like to blend out my foundation with a damped beauty blender. Just really work it into my skin, and it just makes it look the most natural. It does not give me any streaks, and yeah, I highly recommend investing in a beauty blender to blend out your foundation or concealer, or even when you cream contour. It will just honestly make your life a whole lot easier. I then like to go in with LA Girls Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain just to highlight under my eyes, Cupid's bow, and chin, just to even out everything. That way it doesn't look so harsh like under your eyes. And again, using a beauty blender to blend that out just will make your life so much more easier. And before I set it, then I go right back in and blend out any creasing that happens, and I'm using RCMA no color powder. I love it. If you are looking for a translucent powder or any loose powder to set your makeup with, I would highly recommend this one, and it was only 10 bucks. Then to set the rest of my face, I like to use MAC Studio Fix in the color C3 just to add just a little bit more coverage, and like I said, to set my face. That way when I apply powder, it will just make everything so much easier and blend everything, and it won't look streaky. Then for contour and highlight, as always, I go in with my Kat Von D Shade+Light palette. I just like to take that middle shade to bronze my face and also, you know, add color back into my face since I am so white and I have a big forehead. So I like to contour it and try to make it look as small as I can. I dust off the powder with the two lightest shades, and then I like to make my contour look just a little bit more chiseled, so I will go in with the same translucent powder and beauty blender and just chisel out my cheekbones. For blush, I am using NYX Ombre blush in the shade Nude To Me. It's very appropriate for summer. I love it. It's very like bronzy and orange, and it's so pretty. Then I just blend away the powder and also tone down my blush a little bit. And then before I apply highlight, I like to spray my face with Urban Decay's All Nighter Setting Spray, and then I go in with LORAC's Highlight in Daylight. And setting your face and then applying your highlighter will honestly make it look so much more intense. I love a very intense highlight. I think it just looks so pretty, and with summer coming up, you just want that glow. Then I just go back in with the same brush that I use for my blush with no product, and I just help blend the highlight and blush together. Then with the same eyeshadows, I like to do my lower lash line just to intensify it a little bit. And then with MAC's Nylon, I like to pack it into my inner corner just to give my eyes a brighter look, and I just make sure that it's blended upwards. That way it doesn't just look like you just plopped it right into your inner corner. I put a brown eyeliner into my waterline and then blended it downward. That way it doesn't look so harsh. And then just give your bottom lashes a coat of mascara. And you are all set. The eyes are done. For my lips, I'm going to be using MAC Soar pencil to outline them and fill them in a little bit. And then I like to go in with NYX Mega Shine, and that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I never do my hair. It's either beat my face or do my hair. One or the other. Not both. Pick and choose your battles. I chose to beat my face. My lip gloss is popping. My lip gloss is cool. All the boys be jocking. They stay after school. Is that how it goes? I don't even remember.